Hey, Eric here at fpspecialist.com, and right now I'm talking about the big guns, the LMGs for the support class. The support class is great for just drilling fools down, laying cover fire. If you're not even getting kills, you're still going to be getting suppression assist, kill assist, whatever. Suppression is such a major factor in this game, and that's all you want to be doing. You can lay your bipod down and just drill people. Now sometimes the bipod can be a little tricky though, so keep that in mind. You can put it on most things, but your safest probably laying down. Otherwise you're going to have to fiddle around with it for a while. And much like the assault class, you want your assault kit just like down at your feet. You can leave it for someone else and people can go back to it, because there's a lot of times too where I'll be going around and I'll be just spotting a guy on my team out like, please give me ammo, and it's just not gonna happen half the time. So, be considerate of other people, give them some ammo, put down some for yourself, and that's just the way you're gonna work best with your team. You don't always have to aim down sight though. You can kind of lay off of it and essentially hip fire from the bipod, which can be really nice. These weapons take a while to reload, so just be aware of that. If you don't have time to do it, it's okay. If you have extended mag, you're gonna have well over 100 rounds. That's always useful too. But you look at these resupply points. You're getting ribbons and medals and whatnot just from getting resupplies to your team. You can just get used to setting your bipod down. If you really get used to it, you can move around really quickly and set it down at the same time. Some situations too, you can just lay heavy cover fire. I'm just hip firing and just letting loose on these guys, and it's gonna suppress all of them and help you guys out. Close range too. Some people use foregrips. That can be helpful, but sometimes I won't even do that. Like I'm using the M249 right now, and some of the LMGs are actually pretty good. Just you can be up running and gunning at least a little bit. You don't always have to put your bipod down. Stairs can be a little tricky, as you can see here. You don't want to spend all your time trying to just set it down, but if you can get a nice spot on the stairs, it's actually pretty useful. But if you get little corner shots, that can always be really good too. You pop, you just kind of scrounge out of a corner, get a good angle on people, and that's how you can help your team. Suppression, get some kills off of them. Sometimes you'll have spots that you can get on, but you gotta watch out, because once you're stationary on your bipod, someone can come up behind you. You might not even know it because your gun is loud as hell. But yeah, you can just pop this door out of the way. Got a nice little shot on this sniper, and I'm suppressing him, so it's unlikely that he's gonna get a hit on me, and I'm just drilling bullet after bullet towards him. I'm able to take him out pretty easily. So yeah, to talk other than just the guns, C4 is one of the pieces of equipment. I like really using C4 a lot. See here, I laid 2 on and I died. This little sniper up here got me, but I get revived, and my 2 are still on the tank actually after I get revived, but I threw another one on just because I wasn't sure, and then I was able to take it out.
And
yeah, and if a tank doesn't see you, I'm always chasing tanks. If I got C4 on me, if I see one, I'll creep up on them and lay a few on them and just be done with it. Like right here, jump in the water. See you later. Oh, you got the blown up. But yeah, and the favorite little trick that everyone loves to do, I love it too. Throw some C4 in a vehicle, ride it up to a tank, and let her loose. I always have fun with this shit. You can just drive around and get right to your target. To talk about mortars, most boring thing I've ever done in my life. I got a kill here just to show you guys. We were defending the Conquest, so I figured I could take that guy out, but I hate it, honestly. But while you're playing Conquest 2, I like to do stuff like this. I'm trying to capture this, so I just post up in the corner, we capture. When the guys come back to see what's going on, blast them in the face, and they don't know where you are. Sitting in a corner on a bipod. Very accurate. Another piece of equipment is the claymores. I don't really use these that often. I know a lot of people do use them. I die from them every now and then, but I don't get how they detect enemies, because sometimes I don't feel like they work. But situations like this, I'll put it behind me just to cover you know, the flank, and then I can, you know, while we're taking this objective, I can sit here and, you know, pick people off and not have to worry about someone coming up behind me. Other times, if you have like multiple exits, you can like put some ammo down, get a claymore down, and then pick up another one through your ammo box. That can be helpful. So I want to seal off these two entrances, so make sure that I'm covered, and then basically just take out a few guys, set up shop basically. I mean, sometimes though, you know, I'll sit here in sentry mode, like, oh, scanning, getting some kills on some guys, you know. I can get pretty bored sometimes of the support class. It really depends on the game mode. If you're defending on rush, it can help, but this is just like squad deathmatch, and I think squad deathmatch is like okay in general. You don't want to be making noise in something like this, but for the most part, laying cover. But as you can tell, I did put my claymores down, and all of a sudden some guy came up behind me. I don't know how that happened. Whatever, screw claymores. That wraps it up for the support class, so subscribe if you want. Follow us at Twitter at FP Specialist, or go to fpspecialist.com to get your videos featured.